Are we back? Are we back? Are we actually back? Neil, what did you do? Oh my goodness. Hello, I'm so sorry about that. I have no idea what happened. Oh my god, I've genuinely no idea what happened there. I'm so sorry. Hello, I blame Neil, he bribed Adobe to make Photoshop crash. Yeah, Photoshop crashed, and then everything crashed. Neil! What did he do? He decided to be mean to me and only me. So, whoops. What was that about games companies? Listen. What was I talking about? Wait, does anybody remember what I was talking about? I was talking about something like very specific and I can't remember what it was. I genuinely don't remember. Oh god. Sounds like a GPU crash. It might have been a GPU actually. Uh-oh. Well, we were talking about new more PC fun, so you know, might be on the horizon, I think. Do what bad games oh yeah, I was talking about this. So I can't talk about much because that's, you know, it is what it is. However, I will say that if EIEN hadn't given me a place as their princess, CPD Wombat, thank you for the super honey! An offering to appease Neil, overlord of YouTube. May this small offering spare our space princess from problems this stream. Thank you! Let the sacrifice be a good payment. But yeah, if I hadn't have gotten my home, my everlasting home, my everlasting narration, as part of EIEN, if they hadn't have let me be their wonderful space princess, I would have had to have stopped making content. I would have had to have stopped making videos. I wouldn't have been able to stream. I wouldn't have been able to do anything like that. Because in some parts of the games industry, there's a clause in contracts where you're not allowed to participate in anything related to games outside of work. So you're not allowed to make or create anything involving games outside of the person of which you're contracted to. It's a very specific dedicated non-compete. So if you are a streamer that makes gaming content, you are no longer allowed to make gaming content if you work for a games company. So if I hadn't have been accepted into EIEN, my alternative was never being able to make content. So even like the Minecraft videos that I made when I was little, you know, even that is not allowed under contract. So I wouldn't have been able to do anything of what I loved. It would have been like, you know, and I would have done it as well because, you know, having a job is having a job and it's survival. Didn't know that was even a thing. Yeah, it's a real thing in games contracts. So yeah, I have more freedom as an anime girl than I would have working for a games company. So yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, it's, you know, if it's a matter of like, you know, if it's a matter of like being able to make Minecraft videos and being able to afford to eat and pay rent, yeah, like it's kind of a no-brainer really, but it sucks to like lose that part of my passion just because I have bills to pay, you know? So being your princess, being part of AN kind of saved my creativity, it saved my passion in something. I don't think I would have lived a very happy existence for very long if I hadn't been able to do that. I wouldn't have been happy, but you know, they would have paid me and it wouldn't have been a lot, but I would have gotten paid. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. That's a little insight into games contracts specifically. I think animation has similar stuff as well, but that's specifically for like if you make like YouTube animations and stuff, you aren't allowed to do that outside of the company. But they typically do it in the sense of like, it's not that you're not allowed to make it, it's that any ideas that you come up with outside of the company belong to the company while you work for the company. So industries and creative departments are kind of not fun. Disney. It's not just Disney. It's not just them. I'm really happy AN decided to allow you to be our space princess then. Yeah, me too. Me too. This is the best timeline. This is the only timeline that isn't doomed. Yeah. That's specifically for animation though. Games are different. I don't know, stuff's up. Yeah, even when off the clock. It's for as long as you work for that company TM. It's like everything that you make, regardless of if it's on the clock or not, belongs to that company. So, I don't know if you guys have heard about the Disney Vault. The Disney Vault has that, and it's almost kind of funny that the Disney Vault exists, because the Disney Vault is full of very NSFW content because of that thing. So there's any bit of like any drawing that you've made while working during that time belongs to that company, which means that anything that you draw belongs to that company. Yeah, it's not every company, so if you go and work for like indies or like third-party companies and stuff, third-party companies are probably not going to try and get that in your contract. But if you are a third party trying to work for a company that is bigger or has like a third-party subsidiary company, read your contract carefully. That's all I'm saying. This is why it's so important to get people to look over your contract, or for you to read your contract carefully, or just don't sign stuff without reading it, ever. There's an old Hammer horror film where a stage magician had his profession threatened because he built his stuff while working for someone else. I think it was from the 40s. Yeah, genuine thing. Real thing that happens. Yeah, please get your stuff read by someone else. Doesn't have to be like, you know, a lawyer necessarily if you cannot afford it. Just make sure that it's being read by someone. Even if it's someone that you like, you know, even if it's just like your mum or like, you know, your neighbor or something. Getting a second pair of eyes on stuff to like read through it with you is good. It's helpful. It makes you see things clearly. So yeah, if I hadn't have become your local intergalactic space princess, yeah, it would have been, I would have had to have stopped making content, which for me, that's like, It's like declawing your cat, you know? For me, depriving me of being able to make content of any kind is like declawing a cat. It's removing them from a joy that they have in their life because it's natural to them. So, yeah. It be how it be. So yeah, I'm glad that I got the chance to be here. Stage magician, what? I don't think I'm doing that to the company I was gonna work for. As like funnily coincidental as that would have been, I'm not doing that, nor did I plan to do that. I just planned on like signing it anyway because I needed to eat. You know, it's kind of important. It's kind of very important. Let's make this a little sharper, shall we? Do, 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 do. There we go. Yay! So the stage magicians have an advantage. Oh, I guess so. I'm beating the furry allegations, thank you. I am not a furry. I have never have, nor will I ever be a furry. I don't think. Who knows? Maybe that's like the... Maybe that's the 2025 Amora arc. Maybe I just become a furry. What am I saying? I'm just saying things now. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes it's better to be ignorant of yourself. Yeah, well, it's fine. It's all good. Wow. I mean, if ears and a tail are not furry, then thank God, because then that means that, like, this isn't furry. So, ha. Ha ha! What if I made a model that was just like... I considered a few things, and they'll become clear next week, because I'll go through them next week. Bunny Mora, my beloved. Bun Mora. Okay. So, So that's a solid sketch for that then. Okay. So, final bit we have now is the chain, which has a really cute design on it actually. It's alternating. That's adorable actually. Okay. So I only need to draw one of these. So what I need to draw first is the little latch that connects it, which is cute. Let's draw that in the middle, shall we? What happened? Oh, whoops. There we go. There we go. So we have that. That was a very perfect arc then. Did you guys see that? You guys see how like perfectly I drew that? Yeah. And then yippee! There we go. So you only need to do one of these, which is nice. And then so it's there, which is nice. Okay, cool. So I need to draw one of these, which is cool. Put that there. And below it, we're gonna get interesting with this. So let's get to this. So it's a circle and then it's a diamond. And because I only have to draw one of these, I can just do that. And keep going until I have enough, which is good. So I'm just gonna make like a whole chain of these. And just stop when I need to. I think that's a final on that one. Yes. And that's the basics for how we create chains. So I'm gonna make that a little smaller. And just have that there. And pull you down. So as long as you have like the big straight line, you can go into Live 2D and put individual parameter points on there. So not parameter points, individual deformer points on there. So you can basically just like, it's like, you know, it's easier to take like, if you have a straight line that you want to animate and you want it to like, you know, get all wibbly with it, what you do is you basically create key points on that line. So you'll put a key point here, a key point here, and a key point here. And that basically means that that straight line you can then move. So you can have this one stay the same, move this one up a bit, and this one down a bit. And that basically means that your straight line is now going whoop. And that's how that works. And that's how animation works. Yeah, so it basically means that you can put the keyframes in exactly how you want it and add the physics parameters in that regard. Yeah, like vector points. Yes. There's a lot more mathematics in animation than people think there is. So, yeah. It be how it be. It's easy to make a straight line wiggle than a wiggle line straight. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Especially if you have... The worst thing in live 2D rigging is, like... So if somebody gives me their rig and they have, like, a piece of hair, let's say. So they, you know, they have, like, a little piece of hair and it's supposed to be, like, you know, that's their little piece of hair that they want me to animate. Instead of making it that like nice straight line for me, they'll draw it the way that it's meant to be positioned in the finality of the rig. So instead of it being that straight thing, it'll be, you know, they'll draw it like that. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that? I can't straighten that in a way that is going to look good in the final product. Don't do that. If you want to make sure that your live 2D rig from a rigger is good, you know, fair play if you are not the artist of it. But if you are the artist of the live 2D model that you are sending to somebody else to have rigged, give me, you know, give me a base sketch of, like, you know, your little guy here. That's your little guy that you're... That's you there. Give me the basis for your little guy with, you know, the hair and how it's meant to look in, like, the sketch below, and give me it to look like that instead, because what I can do with it is I can take the pristine little drawing right here, and then I can put points on it, so I can wiggle it into that, and then place it onto this. There. T-pose it? Yes, I will. There we go. And then I can wiggle it into looking the way that it's meant to. Basically, it's... If you want something to wiggle well, make it a straight line. For everything that is good and holy, make it a straight line! That is all. What do we have? Alright, cool. Control G! Nice! Nicey, nicey. Okay, so now we have this. Now, shut up. Be quiet. There we go. Lots of squiggles. Got it. I hate you. I hate and despise. So, let's see here. So, the idea from what you were going with is to make it match my crown. So, I'm gonna color pick from my crown here. Okay, so. Nice. Super thin brush, and then we'll have the smoothing on so that I can make smooth lines. Draw the hair to be curlier, then got it. Even curly hair has to be straight in some capacity. Like, even if you have hair that is like... sorry, I'm going on another tangent. Even if you have hair that is like, you know, if you have like... Ringlets is a fantastic example of this. Because normally, like, ringlets are like... You know, if you have your little guy here... And, you know, your character has, like, ringlets or, like, stuff. So you'll have, like, a character that's like, wah! And, you know, that's their hair type of thing. Even though they have, like, such, like, a squiggle and a curl to it, the idea is basically that you have to, you know, still have that going on. You know, have a curve to it, so that you can have that, like, straight line again, you know? You need that straight line always, because that's the best way to do it. Because even that is still, like, straight. Even if you have ringlets in that, it's best to do that. Because, you know, if I want my wiggle points on there, I'm going to put the wiggle point there, 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 and there. And I can still make that wiggle. Done. Yes, exactly. More straight spiral than scrumbly spiral. It's true. Some people go to, like, very weird extents with stuff as well, where they'll cut it up, like, from here, and they'll still have this outreaching, like, here, and then it will be a cut there, and then it will outreach like this and be a cut there. Some people do it like that, so you can, like, have super, like, tight curls in it, which is very interesting. I don't know, I think that's fun. It's a fun way to animate it. What a weird conversation. Anyway. corkscrew is better than a cylinder. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Stuff is fun. I like animation. I'm very passionate about it. And I lost my passion for animation for a super long time. Mainly because of, like, academics. Like, I lost my love for it for a super long time. Because I just felt like... You know, stuff was bad for a while in terms of, like, academic stuff. I think it was the fact that, like, I didn't suit academics super well, so... It was harder for me to live in a way that was, like, useful, you know? Wow, okay. You must not harm the cylinder, real. There we go. Let's have you just pop out ever so slightly. Need to pull down the smooth on that. Wah. WikiDunes, thank you for the super, honey. Thank you, thank you. Not gonna lie, I'm finding this stream very informative. I was curious if hair would be easier if it was straight versus curls. It's definitely interesting. My hair is actually a massive issue. But like Weiss has done a fantastic job on it. Weiss is very clever about the way that my hair was designed. Or about the way that my hair was rigged. Because Weiss doesn't do this design. Sky did. My mama Sky did my design. So yeah, I don't know. My hair is done in a very minimal way. So if you'll actually notice on the way that I like schmoove stuff, like the wiggle on my actual hair like that is done very, very cleverly. So the only parts that really do like major wiggle are the straighter pieces that can be wiggled better. Whereas everything else has like, it moves and it flows, but it doesn't like swooshy swooshy in the same way as like my longer pieces of hair do. Yeah, it's the way that my stuff works very well is due to very clever cutting, which is why it's very important to commission somebody who is very well developed in live 2D cutting, or to get somebody who is experienced in model making. Because even if you find an artist that you like who doesn't know how to do live 2D models specifically, you can ask them to work with a live 2D cutter. And that's somebody who is dedicated to learning how to cut up illustrated pieces of artwork so that they can be rigged in live 2D. It's definitely an interesting one, yeah. I kind of love it. But yeah, I'm glad you're finding it informative, actually. I worry about, like... I always worry about my art streams being not super engaging and stuff. So, I try to still be as entertaining as possible during these streams. I don't know, I know that you guys will... The whole point of, like, having an OSHI is to, like... You know, you'll watch anything that they do type of thing because they are OSHI, but I don't know, I still worry about it. I still want you guys to have like a good viewing experience because it's important to me. Amora rants are good, yes. I have many thoughts in my head. I have so many thoughts. I have all the thoughts. I've stolen all of the thoughts. All of my thoughts are just like projections. I think that's a good concern to have as a streamer. Yeah, I think so as well. It's definitely a concern to have as a streamer. I think that's why, like, cause you'll occasionally you'll get people who will come in and be like, wow, this is boring. And it's like, okay, what a thing to come in and say, you know? Because when you're streaming, your brain is consistently being like, is this funny? Is this funny? Am I being funny? Am I being funny? And am I being entertaining? I hope people aren't being bored right now. And that's what my brain does the whole time. So yeah, it's an interesting one. I know some people are just very solid in their own stuff, I suppose. I'm not interested. Yeah. I think my favorite example of that is from the Germa stream where he's like out in the middle of the desert somewhere and like someone goes next game in chat and he just goes, yeah, let me pull up Yakuza, and then it just pans out and he's in the middle of the desert. That's one of my favorite streaming moments ever. But that's genuinely something that people do. They'll come into your stream and be like, why? Why are you not being entertaining right now? And it's like, oh, this is my job, man. I stress about it. Oh, and I do my best here. You're throwing me off my groove. My rhythm. It's a great clip, right? Paint drying endurance stream. There was a trend on Twitter a couple weeks ago where people were trying to like do streams where they just didn't talk at all. Like they spent 30 minutes just not talking. I thought that was an interesting idea. It's not something I would ever attempt, I don't think, because that kind of thing doesn't really interest me all that much, but it's certainly like an interesting concept for what a stream could be and what kind of things would come out of that kind of stream. The Sky Milk incident, yeah! Did she get a new keyboard already? She did, right? Because I don't think she could, like, stream without a keyboard, if I'm being honest. She did get it! Okay, I was gonna say. Good. Because that might have taken her, like, a hot minute to, like, fix. And I don't want her to, like, stress about that, so... She got it like the day after. Oh my, must have been on fast track then. God, okay. What happened with Sky and Milk? Was it warm milk? I don't know if the temperature of the milk really matters here. She spilt milk all over her desk and keyboard. Right before a stream. Yeah. The milk incident. So, yeah. My god, when she can cook, am I right, fellas? Oh. Sky is legitimately quite a good cook. I don't think I ever mentioned this before, but Sky sent me recipes. Like when after the design collab that we had, she sent me recipes for me to try. She's a really good cook. Yeah, she's such a good mama. Sky's so wonderful. She genuinely does so much for EIEN and for Haven. She is such a glue to everybody. She's so kind and sweet. And I'm not just saying that because she's my OSHI. Sky-chan wa daisuki. Daisuki desu ne. Yeah, Sky's so wonderful. Most winning Skylight. I'm the blessed Skylight. I am the Skylight who wins! How does it feel, chat? How does it feel to know that I'm the one who wins? Hmm? How does it feel? Also the goodest Skylight? Yeah, I'm the goodest Skylight. Hey, me! I can't get over how your voice pitches itself up in Japanese. It does! It just does automatically. You know? Like, you know... It just goes up. It just emphatically goes up every time. You do some voice acting. I mean, that's what the voice packs are, right? That's just what the voice packs are. Speaking of, I need, I think I'm gonna put out a poll soon for members, so that you guys can decide on a voice pack that I'm gonna be making very, very soon. I said a while ago that I wanted to put out voice packs monthly like Kilia does, and I spoke through it with Manatan, and we figured stuff out with that. So I think March is going to probably be the first month in which I start doing monthly voice packs for members. So I think I'm gonna put that to like a little poll. I'm gonna give you guys about 3 different options and put it to a vote, and you guys will get to pick which one. Shut up and take my money. I've figured out how I'm gonna do that as well. So for the Christmas members reward, which was a piece of artwork that I did, I only put that on the Discord because I didn't know how to do it, and in a way that like could be accessible to everyone. But Manachan informed me recently that I can just post like Google Drive links like on the YouTube community board and put that set to like members only. So I think for voice packs, members only voice packs, that is gonna be something that I'll do. Insults me. What if I do like a villain voice pack? What if I do like a voice pack where I'm like the villain? So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited about that. It's something that I wanted to do for a little while, but I wasn't sure about the logistics of it. But having spoken to Manatan about it recently, I have a better idea of how that's gonna work and how to provide that. So I feel like March is gonna be the first month in which I start doing monthly packs. So yay! There's this feature where people just write roleplay prompts for people to read. Yeah, I like those actually. I might make a stream out of doing those, but I'd have to like do a lot more research into that actually, in case I like accidentally say like a really bad copy pasta. Because I don't want to like accidentally say something and have people be like, "What? That's a thing used by mean people." And I go, "I didn't know." And they're like, "You're a mean person." I go, "I didn't know." even write your own for people to read. I kind of prefer to like every voice pack that I've done so far has been like written by me. Like it wasn't like it wasn't like Manitan behind the scenes being like, all right, cool, here's what you're gonna say. It was written by me specifically. So I have enjoyed doing that. It's allowed me to kind of get creative in things. I think like especially for the Valentine's Day voice pack and stuff, for anybody who's bought and listened to that so far, yeah, that's definitely like an interesting one. So the I'm getting embarrassed. The Valentine's Day voice pack is very sweet. Very sweet and very specific in a certain vibe. So it was kind of an interesting exercise in trying to not be as embarrassed as I normally am. I literally just downloaded it. I listened to it in a couple of hours. Oh my god. I wanted it was an exercise in trying to be a lot sweeter and a lot what's the word? I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting embarrassed. Getting flustered at the thought of it. But yeah, I've never confessed to somebody before. So it was an exercise in thinking about how I would do it. To the best of my ability. Yeah, I've never confessed to anybody before, so I've been confessed to not often, just once or twice. Some of it was interesting, I guess. I don't know if I want to talk about that on stream because it feels like I'm exposing somebody's like very what's the word for it? Like I don't know, it feels personal to like talk about the experience with that, in case, you know, it's because working up the courage to like ask somebody out to confess is so intense. It's such like a feeling. I've never had the courage to do it, so it feels odd to me to like share an experience of being confessed to. So I don't know. It was definitely interesting to like think about it from that experience and be like, oh, how would I do it? How would I confess to somebody that I loved very dearly? How would I do that? And I went for an option that some of you guys found very whiplashy. Yeah, I hope that you don't mind that I went for a rather well, you know what? You'll just have to buy the voice pack and listen to it. I'm still blushing. I'm also still blushing. It was an opportunity, shall we say. It was so genuine and cute. I'm glad that you think so. It was embarrassing to record, but I'm glad that I did it. And I'm glad that you guys liked it. It took a great many takes to get it right. There we go. That's the outline for that done. No! Anonymous, thank you for the tip, honey. Thank you, thank you. Hi, I don't know how to say this, but I like you. I really enjoy talking. I really enjoyed talking with you these past few months. I feel like we have something special when you go out with me. Oh, Anonymous Chan! Oh my gosh, okay. That was really cute. Thank you for the tip, honey, thank you. Oh, my face hurts, my face hurts. Ah! Ah. Smooth. Smooth like butter, baby. Oh my god. I'm gonna be thinking about that. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Ah. That's what, 3 now? 3 what? Wait, three confessions? Eh? What are we talking about? What happened? Hey Lumina, if she rejects you, just know that I'll go out with you. There you go, match made in heaven. Did they count it from my story? Which story, eh? What are we talking about? What story have I told you? What impression have I given thee? Couple of times, yeah. How, Oh, wait, is a couple too? How many times have I been confessed to? I think about 4 times, so that would make this the 5th time. Anonymous, thank you for the tip, honey. I've never asked anyone out / never been asked out. That was unironically really hard to write. Lol, I'm glad you liked it. Thank you, honey. I hope you use those skills on somebody one day. You got this. I believe in you. I want my Luminauts in love. I think about 4 in total. Over the course of, like, my life. TM. So, very interesting. Yeah. Did I reject them with every? Yes. Yeah. I've never said yes to a confession. Yeah. Everybody that like confessed to me was just like, oh, thank you. I'm flattered. No, thank you. I don't know. Sometimes I feel bad about saying no for stuff like that, but it's important in that moment that I tell people how I feel. I'm not a heartbreaker. I promise. I did my very best to let people down as gently as possible. I hope. I hope that that's what happened. I don't want them to feel like, you know, I don't want them to feel like I hated them or anything. That's... yeah, that would be great. No. Yeah, it does hurt in the moment, but it's so important to be honest about it. Excuse me. Can't accept a confession if you don't have feelings. Makes the whole thing a moot point. I don't know. I tried my best to be like as honest as possible. Wait, what was that? Let me read that in total. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. Chris Undergrad, thank you for the 1 month, honey. Sadly, I'm gonna be single for a while, but I wish everybody here the very best in luck in your romantic / platonic journey, including a princess. Thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you. I wish you luck as well. I want you to find happiness as much as you possibly can. Yeah, I don't know. It's showcasing that kind of stuff is how do I put it? I want the best in people, so I always try to be as like gentle with it as possible. Thankfully everybody I've ever rejected has taken it well. Everyone I've ever rejected has taken it well, which is nice. Very nice of them. I feel very lucky in that regard because I don't know what I would have done in a situation if they'd have been angry or mean about it. Probably cry. As someone who's been on both ends of confessing / being confessed to, both sides can be pretty nerve-wracking in their own way. Yeah, it's the formality of it that gets me. It's the like, oh, Amora, can I speak to you for a moment? Like, that's already scary. That's terrifying. That's, dude. I'm a perma single. I have no time for a relationship with all the VTubers I watch. Find somebody who watches VTubers with you. Be like is it the Coco couple? The Coco couple? Do you guys know about the Coco couple? There's a couple who were like dating, who would watch Coco together, and they had like a Coco plush at their anniversary, and it was really cute. Yeah, meet me back. Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the 2 Coco viewers that got married. Yeah. That feeling of having to quickly process how you feel about someone when they confess to you, because yeah, it does. I don't know. I've had crushes on people before, but I don't know. It's one of those. I've never like confessed to anybody personally before. Yeah. It's I've never had the guts. Mara, can I speak to you for a moment? Are you happy with your car insurance? Wow, I've never had anybody ask me that before. Oh my goodness. I know. I hope you guys find joy and happiness and all of the good things, because you deserve it. There we go. That's not what I wanted. Is Amora say so IRL too? I'm definitely less say so off stream, but only in the sense of like, like I do swear more off stream than I do on stream, but it's not really by much. Like I'm pretty much the same on stream as I am off stream. That's the swearing thing is kind of like the only difference, really. Whereas DM proves it. Yeah. Yeah. She drops her accent. She's actually more posh off stream. Yeah, I'm trying to attempt to be one of the commoners here. I'm sorry. You know what? Ladies. Ladies, gentlemen, and luminauts, I have a confession to make. I have been lying to you this entire time. This is not my real voice. I have decided to reveal to you my true voice in this moment now. Don't make me laugh at the fact that I said ladies. I'm actually entirely more posh. In fact, my accent entirely resembles that of the more refined parts of society. I figured that it was better to relate to the common folk within my chat if I were to speak in a more common tone. So you think that indeed this is my true voice, and I hope that now I have revealed myself to you that you would never even think about leaving. You do accept me for who I am, do you not, chat? Do you understand that I am who I am now that I am no longer hiding my true self from you? Indubitably. What a time for a raid! Oh no! Oh my god! Wait, let me turn off the reverb! Pippa, hi honey! Hi honey! Thank you so much for the raid, honey! Hello! Welcome raiders! Welcome! You caught me mid-bit, honey. How was your stream? Welcome! Hello, raiders! Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm a little distracted at the moment from revealing my true tone, my true voice, which is definitely not more British than I already am. But hello. I'm Amora Lumina. I am EIEN Project's second generation Haven's local intergalactic princess. Newt. Hi, Pippa. How was your stream, honey? I know you're going to be real tired, so don't feel like you gotta stay and hang out and stuff. I'm sure you're gonna be like so exhausted. But thank you for the raid, honey. Oh my goodness. Can I? No, where are you, honey? I need to find you. Let me at him. You are now blue. There we go. So glad I could finally catch you. Yeah, I normally don't stream this late, but today is special circumstances. You can call me anything. If I could call you, no. She's flirting with me, chat. Oh my goodness. I I didn't expect this after such a well-timed raid. But welcome. Hello. Oh my goodness. As you can tell by the black screen behind me, I'm gonna put back Photoshop now. We are currently making a cute glasses asset for me because I wear glasses and I want to look cute. She went from British to British to back to British. There we go. Thank you for the super, honey. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we were talking about confessions, and this is what led to that particular little bit, shall we say. Okay. And then we'll go for here as well. Yippee. Bonk. And then I get to go all the way around. Yippee! We're gonna be bright red by the end of the stream. Bold of you to assume I'm not already. I am easily flustered, as the raiders will find out, and as my Luminauts, you definitely already know. The timing shouldn't have been as good as it was. It's my curse. The universe will always find a way to be as funny as possible and to make a fool of me as fast as possible. That's just how it be. Oh my gosh, okay. Let me swoosh in here. Yeah, I just want to make sure all of like the line art and stuff is covered properly. Because then that means that we're not going to have anything like see-through. Oh, Pepper, honey. Please have mercy. I beg. Amora timing Lumina. Yeah. That's my full title, by the way. It's given to me by the universe. Not by my mother or anything. Just, you know, the universe. Space princess and everything. Resolve, thank you for the super, honey. Amora was hitting us with the please understand the requisite restraint in my adherence to more colloquial manner of speech. My foray is heretofore, in the common vernacular, are merely affectionate. Affectation? Okay. That took me a hot minute to read that then. Maybe I'm not as prim and proper as I thought. What? Indeed, indubitably. Anybody care for a spot of tea? Was that really English? Yes, it was. It was very proper English, darling. Imbuglish. I need to discuss with Spectra, actually, being you, Spectra. I need to have a conversation with her about tea, because Spectra is an actual tea lover. I'm in fact, I've got to make I'm making an announcement right now. I'm not a tea enjoyer. And I know that sounds like hearsay. But I'm not a tea enjoyer. I will drink tea. But I'm not gonna choose it. Oh, here we go. Yep. Listen. I am British, but I'm an alien first. I don't drink tea. I don't. It's not my beverage of choice. You know, if someone offers it to me, I'm gonna be like, okay, but I don't know, I'd rather drink water. I have a thing with hot beverages. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've made a mistake. Look at how cute these are turning out, though. Look at how cute! Because English tea is overrated anyway, don't come at me. I like English breakfast tea. I'm just not like a hot beverage enjoyer. Maybe we can find a tea that we like together, Pippa. Disliked, unsubbed. I'm homies with Spectra now. Wow. Wow! Alright, we'll put the flat colors on the gems here. And, then I think I will head off. And we will continue this. Maybe another time, or maybe I will finish this off stream, depending. But we've made good progress. We've made a fun design. We've gone through everybody's stuff. We've figured out how cute everything is. I think we've made good headway. Please, afternoon tea day. Yes! Can we actually? We can have like cute little tiny sandwiches and little cakes and stuff. And we can just like gossip the whole time. Yes, please. Can we actually? That sounds amazing. Wow! It looks great. I keep looking at the glasses reminding me of Triceratops ones. I like them. I like them. It's like my crown. Let me bring back my crown. Wow. There's my crown. See? Very similar. My crown's very shiny. Fun fact, in the original demo version that I was originally given by Manitan before my finalized version happened, I didn't have any shinies on my crown. My crown was just there permanently with like no shinies or anything. It was just there. And then I got the finalized version a few weeks in, about a week and a half before debut, I want to say. And it had all the shinies on it. Yeah! It was really good. Wow, there we go. Color this. Whee! There we go. And now, let's find this, shall we? Let's do sample all layers. So this is the demo glass that we're gonna do now. Let's do the demo glass. And hard. Let's do that. And finally, we put a little bit of like a white outline there. Just to like really separate it just a little. And that is the demo glass. So this is a good indicator to show you guys how it's kinda gonna look. Let me put that in one thing. So this is a tester for how it's gonna look. So this is based on JFMD's design right here. We have the chains all done as well. And this is how it's turned out in final. I like that a lot. It's very cute. Wow. They're kind of big and nerdy. That's adorable, actually. I'm very proud of how that's turned out so far. Cool. So, Uh-oh, it happened again. Okay, well, it happened again, but it's fine. We're definitely, we're on the important stuff on the Photoshop file here. There we go, now we're back. So this is where we're leaving off. Whoa, okay. Do you want to stop having a tantrum, Photoshop? Do you want to calm down, Photoshop? Huh? Do you want to calm down? There we go. Okay. I am going to leave it there for today. I might finish these off stream, or I might do another stream with these. Either way, these will be rigged and finished. They are going to be made into live 2D assets that I'm going to wear on stream. So, I'm going to end stream for today. Apologies for the crash in the middle there, but there we go. Thank you for coming, everybody. Please go take care of yourselves. Go have some snacks. Go have some drinks. Have like a nice evening, everybody. And I will put up my schedule for the new week after today's stream. So please look forward to that. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Bye-bye.